Is there 1,469 Arukh HaShulchan Yomi? There you're there. See with Ayin Reish Hey. See if Gimel to Yud. Gimel. V'nei psuchos. Shopping yukah psuchos. V'shnei hatzuros. Psuchos are psuchos. Based on the two forms. Klamar shefaneh psucha chatzi shita or shita shlema. That beforehand the columns are open, either half a line or a complete line, Shema Ksav Cloud, which there's no writing whatsoever. Stuma Mitzuri Shaina, Shopping to create Stuma. The Stuma, in its first form, I'm not sure exactly what it means by these forms in these discussions here. It's called Stuma Fishi Stuma Shot Masafa. It has letters at the beginning and the end of the lines. But the two other forms of formats, maybe a better term, of at the beginning of when the beginning of the line is open. Let me create Stuma. Why is that called Stuma? If its beginning of the line is open, as you gave an possibility at the beginning, at the end, the previous sif, where it ends middle of one line, begins middle of the other line. Why is that called Stuma? Certainly, you have to call that. You have to say that Sisum Rak al Sofa Shura. The sisum is on the end of the line. In other words, on the end of that second line. The sheyesham ksav, when there's writing there, it's called stuma, even though the beginning of the line is psucha. Ba'agav the tzurim says gamma b'sofa b'such ksas, even though in the middle format, then the end it's open a little bit because you have the end. The stuma goes from the end of one line to the beginning of the other line. Since the line afterwards against the middle of the line, until the end, so Suma is called the Suma on the count of that. Because that's primary. The Psucha is a maskab where Psucha it would start at the new paragraph, so you start beginning of the line. It says is psucha koshi shar mesima parsha so b'shita. Right on this left from the end of the paragraph till the end of the line. Kashir shlosh tables, the measure of 3 words. Shalosh osios of 3 letters each. Zoy psucha, that's psucha. We learn shar so b'shita kashir as that. If you don't have that much left to the end of the line, which is I guess 11 letters, 3, and their openings and their caps. You have to leave the line completely empty and start on the third line. So leave whatever line space you have left, then a complete middle line, and then start on the third line. That's psucha. The suma, I've never seen same Sifter like that. It must be very busy. Basically, all Sifter we write today are based on Tikkunim, but this didn't happen, so you don't see it. I wonder if there are ancient Sefer Torah which actually have lines skipped like that. That'd be interesting to see. Suma koshka kosatchia shita suma zaytan right beginning line, sub shita on the end line, mircha absolutely blank in the middle. Kedei chtov shem shel shteios yoser yoser, enough blank to write yud k or more. Zoy suma, that's suma. Sedura. I guess it's a new concept. Because the shita, you wrote the line archetzi till half, actually shisa or a third. Masuto b'shita tachtea, and you start writing the line underneath it. Kineka shita yona, corresponding to where you stopped in the line above it. Zoe sedura, that is called sedura. Zamatzar benatam b'tikun kamar benatam found this in ancient tikkun. Akal shano. Now b'such g'divi Rambam. B'such it's like the Rambam. B'suma chadashus higid. Like the Stuma, he said, "Anuch acherish Rabbeinu Tam to die. We have 6 osios lebato, and he has interruption of 2 letters. That's kind of shocking. Kam stura, this whole constant stura learns about Rambam. Because you don't find the Rambam. Rambam is a Stuma. Rambam is not a Stuma. Kam atesim menachos and dafon beis because the Shem Rabbeinu Tam karosh and run Rabbeinu Tam that rush. There is no stura according to that. Vulai this feel like perhaps it was a chem because Stuma. It's called Stuma Klamar Stuma Mamish. Only 2 letters gap, so it's mamish stuma. She'ain b'hefsed ma'arbe. There's no significant interruption. She'rosh b'sofa sosu glamar kosu. And it's the end, the beginning, end are sosu meaning at the written. Sudura Perushashim Sudar Mashita Zu Kineg Zu. Stura means the lines are arranged one opposite the other. The Mokum Shalim Gemeris, place the top one ends. Misham Mashim Maschas, when the bottom one begins. Next one begins. Ach Ikar Shah Shem Zeluno Dalono De. We don't have any understanding of this name. Dain Mataya El Psuchan Stuma. We only have Psuchan Stuma in the Torah. But baby says for Svarad Usiva Go Kasashu Kankin Kistuma. Right, so this is tantamount to a stuma. This Sudura Vabein Otam is tantamount to our Sudura. Ayin Shom. Hey. Mesechet Seifrim Begav Adayim Mishunim Legamri. It's very different. Zelo Seifrim. Zelo Shana is what says Zelo Seifrim. Eiz Psucha Koshlo Yiska Shita and didn't begin at the beginning of the line. Eiz Suma was the Suma Koshinir, but I'm Shita anytime left in the middle line. Coming here, Rosh Shita, how much you leave at the beginning of the line? Because Rob Suchak, they looked up Shem Shoshes, by name of Shem with 3 letters, okay? The kind of Bamsa Shita, how much you leave middle line, with the grace Sumas called Stuma, Kidei from Shem Shoshes, name 3 letters. Come up a Pausha, Bazop, Badaf, you finish entire Parsha at the end of the column, you start Shita Kasamal, you leave entire line blank on top. Being Shir Lamato, if you left on the bottom, Kidei from Shem Shoshes, you have enough blank space to write 3 letters, the 3 letter name, masculine Malik can start Ramish on top without skipping on Kanshon. Well, if he's going to say, according to it's only 3 letters. And that was Psucha and Masar Sefer. Have a stuma, the Rambam Beyatam, it's stuma, according to Rambam Beyatam. The name of the same is Psucha, Psucha Mirosha. So, must be the second same. Psucha means when the line is open in the beginning. Zel Shomar Gomar. V'chulei Yeshaya Shita, when you finish the end of the column, we leave the line. And here's the cell Susuma L'Didei, that's called Susuma according to him, Ram Mesucha, according to Ram Mesucha. V'chem B'shir L'Mata, suddenly you leave below, Maskil L'Mala, start at the top, Hu L'Didei Suma, that's called Stuma, L'Ram Mesucha, according to Ram, that's Mesucha. Okay, Vav, V'yushalmi, Perakam L'Kila Isa Psucha, Meroisha Susuma, Psucha the Psucha at the beginning line is Sasim, there's writing. Psucha Misaifa Psucha, if it's at the end of the line, there's no writing, that's called Psucha. Psucha Mikan, if it's open on both sides, Suma, that's closed. Can't guess the Venu, this is the guess which we have. From there, especially I'm explaining the Rambam, Bachabrusha. This means what it means like she Psucha, it's open on the front, Klamakshim, Meschelos, Bamsa Shita. We start in the middle of the line. The beginning of the line is open. Pelik Ksiva without any writing. Have a stuma, that's stuma. Verchab Psuchim sofa. And the opposite is when it's open at the end. Klomar Mukshim Sign, but Emtsa Shita, when it's in the middle of the line. When you have Psucha and you leave the blank below Ksav, as up until the end of the line. Maslim Rosh Shita Shita begin again at the beginning of the next line. So Psucha, that's Psucha. Psucha Mikan, what's Psucha Mikan? From the sides coming Shiniach, Mitzas, Mitzos, Ashita, left a little bit at the end of the line, Mitzas, the Rosh Shita, Zu, and a little bit at the beginning of the next line, Zoy is the Suma, that's the Suma, Zo, Mameshka, Rambam Zo. And it's per point, like the Rambam. Vav, Aval Harosh, Elokis, Aches B'Shami, Rosh Hashanah, Gis B'Shami, doesn't understand the Rambam, it's changing altogether. Says in his gear, so opening from the beginning is opening. Psucha is opening at the end. It's Psucha. It sounds like Psucha is on either side, the beginning and the line. Makes sense. The Chiluk Parshas Hein Stein. This is also the Rosh speaking. The Chiluk Parshas Hein Stein. Psucha. Dividing a parsha is either Psucha or Sluma. Asuma Revach Shmei Parshas Sasi. Sluma is when the gap between parshas is closed on both sides. V'chol Rishon Revach Plachos Mitzad Echad. Heim L'mal Heim L'mata Nikrei Psucha. Anyway, however, when the gap is open on one side, whether it's the beginning or the end, it's called Psucha. You can see in Parshas Suma. So Shita finished the Parshas at the end of a line. The bracket says here, Klamash Parsha Shachreb Suma. In other words, the parsha afterwards is a sasu. Yaniach Shita Chalak, believe a blank line. Yes, Shita Shita begin the third line by Parsha Suma, then it's a Parsha Suma. Okay, but Shai Psucha lo, but Tchila Shita is not Psucha, not beginning of the line. Lo, but so Shita not the end of the line, Shita Chalak, and there's the line in the middle. How to go Revach B'Emtza Shita is like the blank line is like space in the middle of the line. Adra B'Psucha, going around the contrary is Psucha. Ches, hine im ki rosh asbala b'svara in the Rosh explaining with the Svarah. Come nebas tafsli gedi Rambam. The primary perspective is called now the Rambam. Bishatar b'yagab b'zeh k'mosh chesed sham b'zel shona. Because he was interesting. Because Rambam spent a lot of time and effort, toil and effort on this. As he writes in quote, the beginning quotes of the Shana, because of great distortion. People argue about these matters. There's proper etc. The Sefer in the book we learned about etc. Who has Sefer to do assignments, the known Sefer in Egypt. Maybe lying the Sefer. He killed Ben Asher. Ben Asher is Codex. The Dikdako spent a long time being meticulous in its inference. He up by Rabbis and he could amend it many times. And that I would lie, but say because I wrote a quote properly. Like his opinion. Now, this ain't anything similar to say if you have something which is acted on. That's a definitive proof. According to our Girsa agrees that this is the Rambam. Maybe I did Girsa there. Because Rambam, obviously they're in according to being the Rambam. That's why it's a custom English Shanes. Don't deviate. Test of none of you, according to our opinion. On the Yotzim Shtei so we are Yotzim both means. Because Rabbi said Sifra Gadol, Rabbi said in his great magnum opus Del Shona, as follows: Reshmaim Yotzim Kun. Reshmaim fulfills all the parameters. He has to tell me binyan. He's always making a manner. Sheba Parashah Psucha. Then a Parashah Psucha is time Parashah Shavanab Emsa Shita. He does it deliberately. And that's a previous Parashah middle of the line. Yishtayah B'Sayva Chalach. And then leave afterwards blank day tisha osios, amount of 9 letters. And then begin that's the writing the line after underneath it. Or parshas when a parshas thing we sign parshas from Berosh Hashita. I should finish the previous parshas beginning line. And tisha osios and leave blank 9 letters worth. Yes, so oso shita asma. Start right at the end of that line itself. Should not deviate to make a different format between Psucha and Suma. You have it kosher, according to this is kosher. Bein la Rama, bein la Rosh. According to both. You can shoot some parts of the clothes in his hand. Reckon it. That parts will come out precisely this way. I can't show you. Can I make this a custom? I'm not even about Shia B'Shal, so it's okay. But it's not possible. Yasu Karambam, my time Rambam, because my Sarav from the Ben Osher Codex and that. You have Chaser Rambam Shan Rambam right Sefer Shan Muga Bim Lo Molu Chaser Sefer which has not been properly checked for full words or missing words. Every technology you can fix it and by redoing it. I mean, to have a Revach Parsha is the main mistake in the gaps of the Parshas Kasa Psucha Stuma may assume the Psucha to a Stuma. Oshim Sikmin Yam Magaponim Bakashem Bar Parsha left blank space so there's no Parsha. Oshikasa Kedaka wrote normally. The Lev Siva Surah Revach Malcolm Pirish Parsha didn't stop where there should be a Parsha. Shishino Surah or you change the order of the lines. Raise the puzzle into a koneh. You have no way of fixing it. Except for removing the entire column, which you made a mistake. But Torah assumes that the Rama forbids you to fix it. Because the Rosh says the Rosh writes a cave in the toes. Shel Chases, it says Manitikun if the lacking or having extra letters of missing letters. It can be fixed. Koshkin Parsha can certainly fix the Chim Parshas. I ain't sure. Because I need an Enkav as a Rama Shal Takto. So I don't think the Rambam holds also to fix it. El claim I mean should cost a tackle. It's difficult to fix it. It's exactly what it's going to have to base lock. Which costs the Rosh Batzma, like the Rosh himself writes, Shas and Shuvas, Zel Shana, and quote, El Shana de Echitakin. I don't know how you're going to fix evil Zabakusa Abasuchos assumes the distortion of the open and closed parshas. Because you have to erase a lot before of Achrab, before and after. Shema. Is Dam Hashem, maybe we're going to have Shem Hashem. We're going to circle the Ma'id HaKsav. Also have to contract the letters. So it's us, and that's rabbinic. Okay, Lama Loni Amarigam, Kosran Kenu. So I was going to say the language of the Rambam is exactly like the Rosh. It's difficult, but it's possible. Actually, can be regardless. That's ikadin. That's you can fix it. That's exactly what Paskin, and that is where we will stop for today.